Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Today we will be presenting a case study titled The Crisis at Zenith Tech Solution. This case highlights how perception and learning plays a critical role in workplace conflict. At the heart of the issue is a conflict between Sarah, the project manager, and Aiman, a cybersecurity expert. Their disagreement over last-minute security protocol changes led to team tension and project delays. This situation reflects how perceptual errors like bias and misjudgment can distort communication and impact teamwork. It also shows the importance of self-awareness and learning to resolve conflict and keep a project on track.
Good morning, everyone. Today I will be presenting the main problem in the case study titled The Crisis at the Zenith Tech Solution. The disagreement happened when Sarah introduced last-minute changes to the security protocols of the application. Aiman, who is highly skilled in cybersecurity, raised concern about the changes. However, due to the Sarah result-driven and direct communication style, which often lack empathy, Aiman felt dismissed and overwhelmed. This triggered emotional response that affected his performance and team dynamics. Sarah lacks of emotional sensitivity in communication, and Aiman struggled to manage stress under pressure, created a tense working environment. As the conflict escalated, the entire team was affected. Productivity dropped, deadlines were missed, and frustration grew among members. This situation posed a serious threat to the project's success, leading the CEO, Mr. Faiz, to intervene before the company suffered financial and reputational damage. In summary, the main problem is the unresolved interpersonal conflict between Sarah and Aiman, which caused communication breakdown, team tension, and project delays.
Hello everyone. I will explain why the conflict of Zenith Tech Solutions is a critical issue, especially through the lens of perception and learning in organizations. First, this situation involves perceptual errors. Sarah may judge Aiman as difficult based on one emotional moment. This is what we call the halo effect. Meanwhile, Aiman may assume others feel the same frustration he does, and this is known as projection bias. Second, the tension between them is spreading across the team. This affects team morale, focus, and productivity, and that is dangerous during a major project launch. The third one is this situation could lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy. If team members expect conflict, they might act defensively and making the situation worse, even unintentionally. Next, there is a serious risk of delay which could cause financial loss and damage the company reputation. Finally, the conflict is weakening organizational learning and trust, which are key for long-term success. In short, this is not just a communication issue, it is a perception crisis that affects the entire team dynamic. That is why intervention is not just helpful, but it is urgent. And that is just for my part. Thank you for listening, and we will go through to the next chapter. Thank you.
I will explain how Mr. Faiz, the CEO of Zenith Tech Solutions, can react and solve the conflicts between Sarah and Aiman using effective leadership and a focus on the workplace attitudes. First, Mr. Faiz will intervene promptly to prevent the issue from getting worse. As a leader, it is important for him to stay calm and neutral, especially when the conflict involves key team members. He will begin by listening to both Sarah and Aiman separately to understand their perspective. This helped him identify the real cause of the problems, such as poor communication, pressure, or misunderstanding of the roles. Once he fully understands the situations, Mr. Faiz can guide them toward the professional solutions, reminding them to stay focused on their common goal, which is the success of the project. They will also highlight the needs for a positive workplace attitudes, including respect, empathy, and teamwork. Next, Mr. Faiz will target both Sarah and Aiman to solve the issue. He can arrange private meetings between them in a safe and respectful settings. During this meeting, he will encourage them to practice active listening and show empathy, so that each person can express themselves and feel heard. To improve their communications further, Mr. Faiz can use the Johari window model, which helps people become more self-aware and understand how others see them. This tool is very useful for building stronger relationships and preventing future conflicts. In conclusions, Mr. Faiz calm and thoughtful actions along with his focus on improving workplace attitudes can help him move forwards and deliver the project successfully.
To resolve the Zenith tech crisis, Mr. Faiz must prioritize two immediate targets, which is individuals and the team. First is the primary target, which is the individual, Sarah and Aiman. Sarah needs emotional intelligence training to stop misreading Aiman expertise as emotional overreaction. That's a classic fundamental attribution error. Will help her see security concern as situational, not personal. Meanwhile, Aiman requires stress management through behavior modification. When he voices concern calmly, we reward him with positive reinforcement like public recognition of his expertise. Pair both with mentors to model constructive conflict resolution, but fixing individual alone isn't enough, which is the second target that Mr. Faiz must focus, is the team. Mr. Faiz must create an active experimentation to the team. It was to add diversity training to rebuild trust among the team and the two individuals.
Okay, hi, my name is Muhammad YUSRI. So now I will explain the best practice to tackle the problem above. So we have identified the four main points to explain about this problem. So first of all is regular feedback session using the Johari window. This model helps to uncover the blind spot and hidden the areas through the honest feedback and self-disclosure. It enhances the self-awareness and improve communication between the team members like Aiman and Sarah based on the situation. And the second one is clear communication protocols. This one is guided by the selective attention and attribution theory. We know miscommunication can lead to the false assumption. Standardizing this communication, especially for the critical update like security change, it will reduce the confusion and keep everyone aligned with the line under the pressure. And the third one is empathy and active listening. It's improving perception through empathy, allows team members to better understand each other's emotion and perspective. Active listening builds trust and helps to prevent conflict before they escalate. And the last one is team building to break the stereotypes. According to the social identity theory, we tend to judge others based on the group labels, not just an individual. So team building encourage real interaction beyond the roles, help everyone connect on a personal level and build stronger collaboration. So this practice promote understanding, reduce tension, and fosters more cohesive and resilient team. Thank you.
To sum up, this case clearly shows that misperception and poor communication can harm not just individuals but the entire team's performance. Mr. Faiz's approach through calm intervention, active listening, and the use of tools like the Johari window help address the root of the conflict. By focusing on empathy, self-awareness, and feedback, the team was able to rebuild trust and collaboration. Most importantly, this case teaches us that a learning mindset is a key. With the right strategies, conflict can become opportunities for growth, both for the team and the organization. That's all from us. Thank you so much.